We're coming up on 7:12 now on this Sunday morning. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I lost my train of thought right before we came on
okay.
air, so I decided just to ask you how you were.
Happens. It's all right. Well, we can talk about how nice the weather was
I was going to say, that's a lovely water cooler chat. The weather's great outside today.
It really is. I mean, we could be sipping our coffees and
we could just turn our backs and just, act like we're not on TV right now.
I know, and today, a beautiful day. Yesterday turned out to be much nicer than it was originally thought to be, so good news there. And today's going to be a nice day once again. Lots of sun and 90s, so it'll be hot. And it'll also be a little bit humid as well, but not too bad out there. So if you do have outdoor plans, just keep that in mind, that if you're spending extended periods of time outside, you're just going to want to keep yourself hydrated and maybe lather up on the sunscreen as well. As we take a look at your 24 for the rest of the day today, we are going to look at mostly sunny skies. Temperatures climb quickly, getting through the 80s and into the lower 90s by the time we head into the afternoon. So we could be looking at highs today approaching, maybe 90 to 92 degrees. And it's also going to remain rather muggy, so the feels like temperature is going to be probably a few degrees warmer, perhaps approaching the middle 90s. So certainly a hot day today, but it will be rather dry. As we head into the rest of the overnight hours, we're going to be looking at maintaining partly to mostly clear skies during the overnight. And temperatures will fall down into the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. So it's not going to be quite as oppressively humid as it has been over the last several nights. As we wake up tomorrow morning, much of the same. We're going to be looking at perhaps a little bit of some high clouds, maybe a little bit of some patchy fog in some areas, and temperatures in the lower 70s. Right now, as we take a look from our MGM sky cam, we can see we do have some of those high clouds, but the sun is out. Temperature right now sitting at 72 degrees, and we have a light breeze coming in out of the northwest at 3 miles per hour. The dew point, though, is still at 70, so it's rather muggy out there, but not necessarily as oppressively humid as it was at this time yesterday. As we take a look right now at the temperatures across southern New England, already up to 77 in Boston, 73 in Providence, 77 right now is the temperature in New Haven, and we're still in the middle 60s up in the Berkshires, where they are dealing with a little bit of some patchy fog. Dew points right now across southern New England are also rather high as well in some areas in the lower 70s across eastern Mass as well as in the Pioneer Valley. We also do have some patches of dew points in the 60s, so just not as oppressively humid as it was yesterday. But we are going to be dealing with the humidity for the next several days. In fact, today is probably going to be the least humid day out of the next 7. We're going to be looking at dew points today getting into the middle 60s, so still humid, but not as tropical feeling as it will be later on this week, with dew points in the middle 70s and lower 70s as well. Now, our temperatures are also going to be running rather high, at least for the next couple of days. In fact, we're going to be looking at temperatures in the lower 90s at least through Tuesday. Keep in mind, our average high this time of year is about 84 degrees. So we're running a bit above normal, but not unheard of in July, of course. As we take a look at the rest of the week, though, our precipitation chances look to increase, so temperatures will also start to trend a little bit closer to normal as we head into the second half of the week. But in the next couple of days, with those temperatures in the lower 90s and high humidity, we are going to be dealing with some heat index values approaching the middle and upper 90s, especially on Monday and Tuesday. So we could be looking at the chance to see a heat advisory issued for both of those days. So we're going to go ahead and highlight those days in red just to keep you guys aware that we are going to be on tap for some rather hot days, especially Monday, Tuesday. Today is also going to be a hot day. As we head into Tuesday, though, our precipitation chances do start to increase. We're going to be looking at the chance for a few showers on Tuesday, high still in the lower 90s. And then as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, we're going to start a bit of an unsettled weather pattern. It's going to be rather rainy on Wednesday and really heading into the remainder of the week. We also do have to watch the remnants of Tropical Storm Beryl as it makes its way through Texas and then gets caught up in the subtropical jet stream. So we could be looking at the chance for a few remnants heading our way by the middle and end of next week.